what if I told you there's a number, a single, unassuming value that secretly controls the very fabric of our universe? It's not some mystical, ancient secret. It's a mathematical constant so ubiquitous, so profoundly woven into existence that once you see it, you'll start to see it everywhere. From the spiraling arms of a galaxy to the proportions of your own face. This isn't just a number. It's the universe's fingerprint, and its name is phi, the golden ratio. The golden ratio, represented by the Greek letter phi, can be approximated to 1.618033339. But what does that number actually mean? It's a ratio, a special relationship between two quantities. If you divide a line into two parts such that the ratio of the longer part to the shorter part is the same as the ratio of the whole line to the longer part, you get phi. But why is this so special? Because this ratio, this single number, is the key to a fascinating and profound sequence of numbers called the Fibonacci sequence. You might have heard of it. 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21. Each number is the sum of the two preceding ones.
As you go further down the Fibonacci sequence, the ratio of any number to the one before it gets closer and closer to, you guessed it, phi. The golden ratio is the limit of the Fibonacci sequence. It's like the universe is using this sequence as a ladder to climb to its favorite number. This isn't just a mathematical curiosity. It's a blueprint for life itself. Look at a sunflower. The seeds aren't arranged randomly. They form two sets of spirals, one clockwise, one counterclockwise. A typical sunflower has 34 spirals in one direction and 55 in the other. Both are consecutive Fibonacci numbers. Why? It's the most efficient way to pack the seeds, ensuring each one gets the most sunlight and space possible. This pattern is everywhere. Pine cones have spirals of 8 and 13. Pineapples have 8, 13, and 21. Even the branching of trees and the veins of leaves often follow this same pattern. It's a testament to the fact that the most efficient, most beautiful forms in nature are built on this simple numerical foundation.
The golden ratio doesn't stop at plants. It scales up to the cosmos and down to the human body. The spiraling arms of the Milky Way galaxy, or a logarithmic spiral, which is a curve that has a constant ratio of change. Many of these spirals are a near-perfect match for the golden spiral, a spiral constructed using the golden ratio. It's like our own galactic home is painting with this very number. And what about us? The great Renaissance artist Leonardo da Vinci used the golden ratio in his artwork, believing it to be a key to beauty and proportion. His famous drawing, The Vitruvian Man, is a perfect example. The ratio of the length of his arm to the segment from his elbow to his fingertips is often close to 5. The ratio of the distance from your head to your feet to the distance from your belly button to your feet is also very close to the golden ratio. Why does this number keep showing up? Is it a cosmic accident? Or is it a fundamental law of physics? Scientists and mathematicians are still debating this. Some believe it's simply the most efficient and stable arrangement for growth and structure. Others see it as evidence of an underlying intelligence, a beautiful mathematical truth that governs our reality. The next time you see a spiral shell, a sunflower, or even just look at your own hand, remember that you are seeing a number in action, a number that has been shaping the universe for billions of years, a number that proves that at the heart of all the chaos, all the wonder, there is an elegant, beautiful, and utterly simple secret. And now you're in on it. But its influence doesn't stop there. The history of this number is as fascinating as its presence in nature. Ancient Greek mathematicians like Euclid studied what they called the extreme and mean ratio, which we now know as the golden ratio, and used it in the construction of geometric shapes like the pentagram. They believed it to be a key to understanding the geometry of the universe. The connection was so profound that during the Renaissance, mathematician Luca Pacioli collaborated with Leonardo da Vinci on a book called De Divina Proportione,
on the divine proportion. They argued that this ratio was not just a mathematical tool, but a divine principle of beauty and harmony, a key to unlock the secrets of creation itself. It's no wonder that artists and architects for centuries have used it to achieve what they considered to be the most perfect, aesthetically pleasing designs. From the ancient pyramids of Giza to the Parthenon in Greece, and even modern-day designs, the golden ratio has been a silent partner in the creation of visual masterpieces. In our world of technology, this number continues to appear. It's used in the design of user interfaces and logos, guiding the eye and creating a sense of balance and order. Some analysts even apply it to the seemingly chaotic world of financial markets, looking for patterns of growth and decline that follow the golden ratio's principles. So, is it a coincidence? A trick of the human mind, finding patterns where there are none? Or is it a fundamental law, a single, elegant rule that governs the formation of everything from a DNA helix to the spiral of a storm? The mystery of the golden ratio is a powerful reminder that there is a deep, mathematical beauty woven into the very fabric of our reality, a secret language waiting for us to decipher. And the more we look, the more we find that the universe isn't just a place of random chaos, it's a masterpiece drawn with a single golden number. But its influence doesn't stop there. The history of this number is as fascinating as its presence in nature. Ancient Greek mathematicians like Euclid studied what they called the extreme and mean ratio, which we now know as the golden ratio, and used it in the construction of geometric shapes like the pentagram. They believed it to be a key to understanding the geometry of the universe.
Even at the molecular level, the golden ratio makes an unexpected appearance. The very blueprint of life, the DNA molecule, has been found to exhibit golden proportions. For each complete turn of the double helix spiral, the molecule measures 34 angstroms long by 21 angstroms wide. These numbers, 34 and 21, are of course consecutive Fibonacci numbers, and their ratio is an almost perfect approximation of phi. It's a staggering thought. The fundamental instructions for all living things are written in the language of this universal constant. So is it a coincidence? A trick of the human mind, finding patterns where there are none? Or is it a fundamental law, a single, elegant rule that governs the formation, from a DNA helix to the spiral of a storm? The mystery of the golden ratio is a powerful reminder that there is a deep mathematical beauty woven into the very fabric of our reality, a secret language waiting for us to decipher. And the more we look, the more we find that the universe isn't just a place of random chaos. It's a masterpiece drawn with a single golden number. But what about the deep, strange, and almost unimaginable realm of quantum mechanics? Even here, at the smallest scale of reality, where particles behave in bizarre and unpredictable ways, the golden ratio has been found. In 2010, scientists at the Helmholtz-Zentrum Berlin discovered a hidden symmetry in a magnetic material called cobalt niobate. When they applied a magnetic field, the material's atoms responded with a series of resonant frequencies, like notes in a cosmic chord. The very first two notes they measured had a ratio of 1.618.
This wasn't a fluke. The scientists were able to connect this observation to a mathematical theory known as E8 symmetry, a highly complex and beautiful structure that has long been a candidate for a theory of everything. The fact that the golden ratio showed up so precisely in this quantum system suggests a profound connection between this ancient number and the fundamental rules that govern the universe at its most basic level. It's as if the golden ratio is a hidden rule, a secret parameter in the universe's code that dictates how matter and energy organize themselves, even in the strangest, most uncertain corners of existence. This is a powerful thought. The golden ratio isn't just an aesthetic guide for artists or a structural principle for plants.
It might be a fundamental building block of reality itself, a single number that bridges the gap between the spiral of a galaxy and the vibrations of a subatomic particle. It's a reminder that beneath the apparent chaos and complexity of the universe lies a deep, elegant simplicity. A single golden number that whispers the same story to a sunflower, a seashell, and the very fabric of space-time. Beyond the confines of our own world, and even the mysteries of quantum mechanics, the golden ratio appears to be a factor in the vastness of space itself. For years, scientists have observed the behavior of black holes, the universe's most extreme and mysterious objects. And within the complex equations that describe their properties, a strange and familiar number has emerged. Research has shown that the golden ratio is the precise point where a black hole's modified specific heat changes from positive to negative. This isn't just a theoretical curiosity, it's a critical boundary, a point of phase transition that helps define how these gravitational behemoths behave. The golden ratio, a number that seems to be a key to life and art, is also a fundamental parameter in the physics of space-time itself. What's more, some physicists are exploring a radical idea that the universe is a kind of quasi-crystal, a geometric structure with a self-repeating but non-periodic pattern. The golden ratio is the key to creating such structures, and if this theory holds, it would mean that the universe isn't built on a simple grid, but on a more complex, elegant, and beautiful form dictated by this very number. It suggests that the same principle that organizes a sunflower seed head could be organizing the entire cosmos. The golden ratio, therefore, isn't just a pretty coincidence. It's a bridge, a constant that connects the microscopic world of quantum particles to the macroscopic spirals of galaxies and even to the enigmatic nature of black holes. It's a compelling piece of evidence that suggests a deeper, more profound unity to the universe, a silent language of creation that we are only just beginning to hear. And once you start listening, you realize that this one number, this single secret, is everywhere. Perhaps the most mind-bending connection of all is the one to the very structure of space and time. It is a known fact that our universe is expanding, and that expansion is accelerating, driven by a mysterious force we call dark energy. Cosmologists grapple with this every day, trying to understand the geometry of our universe on the largest possible scale. And here, once again, the golden ratio appears. Some theoretical physicists have proposed that the golden ratio is a key parameter in understanding the relationship between the universe's radius and its Cherenkov radius, the point at which a hypothetical particle could outrun the speed of light. Their models suggest that the ratio of these two fundamental scales is exactly phi. If true, this means that the golden ratio is a foundational element in the geometry of the universe itself, not just a pattern within it. Furthering this cosmic puzzle, a small but growing number of researchers are exploring the possibility that the golden ratio isn't just a number, but a kind of attractor in the universe's evolution. Just as a pendulum swinging through chaos eventually settles into a stable, predictable motion, they propose that the universe itself is evolving toward a state of profound thermodynamic stability and perfect symmetry, with the golden ratio as the guiding principle. This suggests that the universe is not just accidentally adorned with this number, but that it is fundamentally, and perhaps inevitably, becoming more golden over time. This journey from a simple line segment to the deepest mysteries of black holes and the very shape of the cosmos itself is a testament to the power of a single number. The golden ratio is a unifying thread, a silent and elegant rule that connects the growth of a pine cone to the spin of a black hole, and the beauty of art to the very geometry of space-time. It's a profound idea that makes us reconsider the nature of reality. Is the universe a random, chaotic place? Or is it a carefully orchestrated masterpiece where every element, every form, and every law is ultimately governed by one secret divine proportion?
This profound idea that a single number could govern everything from a sunflower to the cosmos leads us to a final and perhaps most speculative question. Is the golden ratio a clue to the nature of consciousness itself? Some researchers, looking for a way to mathematically describe the ineffable experience of awareness, have turned to phi. They propose that the brain's electrical activity, its intricate network of connections, and even its rhythms follow the golden ratio to achieve a state of optimal coherence and efficiency. They have observed that the ratio of certain brainwave frequencies during deep meditation or states of heightened creativity often approximates phi. This suggests that the brain, in its most harmonious and powerful states, might be tuning in to this universal frequency. Even more radically, a few cutting-edge physicists and philosophers have begun to explore the possibility that consciousness and the golden ratio are linked through the very structure of reality. One such theory proposes that the universe is built on a dual-sheet model, where two interconnected sheets of space-time communicate through a coherence field. The evolution of this field and the patterns that give rise to consciousness is said to be governed by phi. This model suggests that consciousness isn't just a byproduct of our brains, but a fundamental, fractal-like pattern that resonates across all scales of existence, all guided by the same number. Whether it's a biological constant for optimal brain function or a fundamental parameter in a grand theory of reality, the golden ratio continues to challenge our understanding of what is possible. It is a number that blurs the lines between art and science, between the physical and the metaphysical. It is a testament to the elegant, beautiful, and sometimes bewildering simplicity that lies at the heart of our universe. The more we learn, the more it seems that phi is not just a secret hidden within the universe, but the very code of its existence, a code that perhaps we are only just beginning to read.